Alright guys, here we are, Golf Central tonight, and we're doing a little bit of testing again.
We is.
But we're doing a bit of comparoing.
Mm-hmm.
So comparisоning the new King Forged MB
Yep.
versus your, was it your Fly Z Pro?
Fly Z Pro.
Sorry,
Fly Z.
Pro.
Nah, well, you know, it comes from the States, so I better call it its natural name.
From its natural habitat. So these are effectively the replacement to these bad boys here.
Yep.
We're going to do a few numbers and we're going to talk about your feel because you've had these in the bag for
over a year now. Yeah, over a year. So
longer than anything he's ever had in the bag. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. But they are good, so are these. So we're just going to see the difference between the two because there's not much in it. Does that have tungsten in it?
Yes.
So does this.
Yeah, so there's a progression in the irons. So I think it's 9. A pitching wedge is
nothing,
and then
it works its way up.
Yeah, 8 to 7 I think is a single cavity, and then the rest up is. Sorry, my maths there.
No, but that's legit. This is more
so
of a progressive set, but you can actually get the MB across the whole set, and you get the CB across the whole set too.
With those ones?
With these. Because yours.
These are natural. Yeah, that's just the way they come.
They are that way. That
progression,
is.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly right. But no, it'll be interesting to see what these two feel like, look like, sound like. You know, for you.
Yeah.
Same shafts, X100.
Yep.
2 degrees flat.
Yep.
2 degrees flat.
Yep.
This one might be 1/4 inch shorter than that one.
Yes.
So.
But I have hit that before in the shop, and my numbers are pretty much
good. Yeah, gooder. All right, let's go ahead, hit a few of these, and let's check out some numbers, and let's talk to Scott about what he thinks the difference between the two is. All right, guys. So Scott's hit a handful of shots with his, which is the Fly Z Forged or Fly Z Pro, and then he's just finished hitting the King MB there. Now, the numbers are in.
They are in.
The numbers are in. Lock it in, Eddie. But let's talk about feel first. Any difference?
Not really.
To be honest, be honest. No. Nothing.
Very similar. Very similar.
So both do have tungsten. Both are forged. They're both made of the same material. I think a little bit lower CG on this bad boy because of the tungsten, or because of the way it is designed.
Okay.
It's a little bit more on the lower bar there. So you can see how it's in the close-ups. You can see how it's a little bit flatter there. This actually goes a little bit lower. Yep. So there's a little bit more CG lower in the MB, or the King MB. When it comes to the numbers, that is like 2 miles an hour quicker off the face by absolutely not much.
Yeah.
2 meters in carry distance, more with this one. A tad higher launch, like almost identical spin.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is that if you've got these and you want to go to them, unless you had a lot of money just to throw away, why would you?
What's the point? I mean, for the price you pay for something like these, being a bigger manufacturer.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, what do you say?
What is the point?
I mean, if like you said, if you got the cash and you like the way that these look compared to those,
then you might go them. But
go for it. But I mean, for me,
they're just as good. They're going to stay in your bag, and I'm going to take these ones back. I'd rather the look of these a little bit behind the ball.
Yeah.
That's probably the only thing. They just look a little bit sleeker to me.
Yeah, I mean, I love to look at they're a classical club, but when you look at the progression on the 4-iron and the 5-iron, they do look a bit more chunky behind the ball. Although you don't see it at all down by the ball, but which is good for me. But I like them. I like the look of them. I like to be able to look into my bag and see that bit of extra chunk on a 4-iron.
Yep.
It gives me that tiny bit of confidence. Whereas the straight blades of those is not as much, or if any.
It wouldn't help you out.
No.
In the longer stuff. But like any of our equipment reviews or testing doesn't mean that you need to go out and purchase what we're testing or what we're showing you.
I mean, said it before, take your stuff in.
You need to test your stuff against the new stuff.
That's right.
There's no point in going in there expecting it to be the best. Good, it may well be, but yours still might be the best.
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, they're relevant and they're not that old. I mean, how many tour pros do you still see with 3 or 4 year old irons in their bag?
Yep.
It's really, was it Stenson? He's playing the old
Legacy Black 2s, I think. So there,
I mean, the only thing he really changed, well, he doesn't even change his 3-wood, but his driver. He gets a new driver, but why does he need a new driver when he hits his 3-wood, 300 thereabouts?
A long
plus?
way.
Yeah, I mean,
it's silly.
Yeah.
But again, that's the whole point, guys. You got to make sure you go out and have a hit. You got to go get tested. You got to get fit, and then you decide whether it's right for you or not.
That's right.
So I think Scott's clubs are going to stay in the bag, even though these are new. These are fancy.
They are fancy. They look good, but what's the point?
Potentially not worth the money.
I like these.
Good stuff.
Easy.
All right, guys. Comment down below on what you think. If you've changed from anything that's older to newer, or vice versa.
Yep.
And let us know what your clubs are in your bag, and if you will change to some new gear in the future.
Yeah, let us know if you've seen visible differences out in the course, like you are launching higher or they just feel better, whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Exactly, whatever.
But yeah.
But it's true though. It's whatever. It's whatever you want.
That's exactly right.
Good stuff, guys. We'll see you next time.